Hello, everybody. Once again, this is Gavin Erickson for my final presentation. Before this class, I had never really had any public speaking presentations or anything of that matter, and I didn't really have any intention of doing it. Um, and when I was a senior in high school, I did one presentation at my senior project, which I talked in front of about 50 people or so, which was probably the scariest thing I ever did in my life. And I didn't really intend on doing it again, so this is a kind of surprise when I had this class. But yeah, I feel somewhat comfortable with my communication skills. I get a bit scared in groups and when I get put on the hot seat and under the spotlight. So this class, getting used to it, it was a little bit of a challenge for me, especially week one delivery challenges, like just being used to being in front of a camera and being kind of in the hot seat under the spotlight, having all the attention on me, even though it is just myself. But in general, public speaking is like that. But as the weeks progressed, I thought I got more. My delivery got more smooth somewhat, and I was able to feel a little bit more comfortable behind the spotlight. And finally, week four, I thought I kind of got a pretty good grasp on it, especially the visual aspect. So that was also my favorite part. Really, was the visuals. I thought those are the best parts of the presentation. They were really great. They really help with the flow and information output, and they were pretty fun. I thought too. Really, kind of different routine than just a speech all the time. Um, from input from my classmates, I tried to give the best input as I could, just because it was part of the grade. I thought everybody did pretty much a really good job. Everybody had their own style, and it was hard to constructive criticize, but I did the best that I could, and everybody who gave me input, I really learned a lot from it, and I appreciate all the kind words, everybody who replied to my posts. Um, I definitely took it to heart, and I tried to do what you guys, thought I was doing wrong. And so, yeah, I thought the input back and forth is good, and I recommend doing that in future classes. It was interesting to hear from everybody. Um, I spent as much time as I could practicing on the speeches. I definitely, get all the information, but I try to keep everything fresh in my mind. I would go over it all a bunch of times, and then when I thought I would get a good grasp on it, I'd go in front of the camera and turn it on and see how many takes it took till I can get it all as clearly as I thought was possible. So I did some practicing as much as I could, as much as I thought was needed, which is definitely good for future speeches. Probably a little more if I can, if they're more important speeches than these. Um, my favorite presentation that we did was definitely this last media or industry professional podcast. I liked it a lot because we had to use visuals and pretty much actually everything in this class. All we were all able to pick our own things. It wasn't just a set rubric. Really, we were able to be creative, which I thought was really cool. All these classes were, all these assignments in this class were, they were all for our own, and we could decide what we wanted to do, and I thought that was great. Although my least favorite, I would have to say, would be the first one, just because it was just weird getting used to being in front of a camera and answering questions and stuff. But they were all pretty good. I thought it was a good system, good process, really. Definitely my biggest challenge for delivery is non-fluencies. Um, it's just hard in general. I think just to get everything straight, even if you are a fantastic speechman, which you know I will plan on working on in the future, trying to get everything fluid, my sentences, my thoughts, and I'd say my strengths would have to just be getting all the information there, having all the topics set, just being as informative as I could, and giving everybody everything they really need to know about the topic. Overall, I'd give myself a 2.5 out of 5, just because I really need probably some more work on my deliveries and some more practicing. But I thought I did a good job with content and visuals and stuff like that, so I'll give myself some credit. So yeah, after this month, I definitely feel better presenting. I feel more confident, especially the visual presentations. I can get in there with the iMovie and stuff, which I wasn't really able to do before, so I'm happy about that. And yeah, I hope everybody has good luck with their upcoming grades and with their upcoming classes and with their upcoming speeches. Thank you very much.